Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I honestly cannot believe that it has been 2 full months ever since I filmed my last YouTube video. But for those of you who are following me on Instagram, you guys probably know that on New Year's Eve, me and my husband, we were both tested positive for the virus and we were both so sick. So obviously I couldn't film for any of my social media platforms at all, and honestly I couldn't really do much, and all my work kind of like piled up, and whenever is it that I recover, I kind of had to catch up with everything. So clearly everything was extremely overwhelming for myself. Not to mention that with the entire situation going on around the world, I kind of felt like so discouraged, especially with the fact that I have not seen my family for 1.5 years now. And honestly, I don't even know when I will be able to go and see them. So that being said, today I kind of decided to sit here with you guys and do a haul, because a lot of you were actually kind of like intrigued by something I posted on my social media. And for those of you who doesn't know what I'm talking about, so this is the video. I'm going to put it here on the screen. So basically I showed you guys when I take a vintage DIOR shoe and I kind of repurpose it to a necklace, and a lot of you were like, oh my god, what did you do to the shoe? What happened? Why did you do that? You guys were all so confused. And then I actually told you that very often I'm going to something called an estate sale, and you guys were really intrigued. So today I decided to show you guys everything that I got. So now without further ado, let's just get this video started. So to start off this video, basically I'm going to answer some of your guys' question, and the first question was, what's an estate sale? So basically when a person is deceased and the family kind of like decides to either sell the house or just to move into the house, in most time they will take a third-party company and will bring an appraiser as well, just to kind of like know what each and every item kind of like worth nowadays. And they will basically bring that person and they will host a sale for about 2 or 3 days, depends on how many items there is, and they will try to liquidate as much as possible. For those of you who are asking what's happening with the items that they never sold, those normally ends up in goodwill or any of that, depends on what the family decides on doing with that. And yeah, a lot of you also asked, how can you actually attend one of these if you guys need any credentials or any of that? So I'm going to show you the website that I'm using to check on, you know, estate sales in my area. So basically all you have to do is kind of like type in your zip code and your city and state and whatever that is, and you can actually find some really good ones. Now let me just say, if you're not from LA, you actually have a better chances to find a better estate sales. So in most times, if you will go to an estate sale here, you will end up finding, you know, a Chanel jacket for like $700. And to be quite honest, this is no different than anywhere else. I mean, vintage wise speaking, I'm not talking about the new collection. So that's that. But if you live somewhere in the East Coast or somewhere that is not LA, you most likely will find an amazing deals. Now here's a pro tip. If you guys really want to get the best stuff from the estate sale, trust me when I say you want to attend about an hour or 2 hours prior to when the sale begin. Reason being, it's because whoever is standing in that door first or second or third, they will be the one who will be the biggest winners of this estate sale. Because trust me, some of the estate sales I went to, the house was so massive I could barely find myself. So just so you guys know that. But now that you guys, you know, have all this information and everything, obviously I will also link everything down below. Now we can move into the haul. So the first item that I'm going to show you guys, it's basically the reason which is why we're all here today, and it's basically those shoes that you guys were all seeing on my Instagram, and you guys got really upset when you saw me kind of like repurpose it. But let me just go ahead and say, whenever is it that I saw them, yes, I thought, oh my god, those are really cute, but then they were a size 40 and I'm actually a size 38, so no matter what I would have done, I could never ever fit into these. And obviously I was just kind of like, okay, well, let me just grab them, because honestly it's like a $30 and I cannot pass on these because when will I ever find anything authentic Dior for 30 bucks? So I was like, yes, okay, those are coming with me. And yes, that's the story of them. Basically, I made a necklace out of them. And I also told you guys that I am about to do the exact same thing with the second item, which is these ones. And yes, those are once again a size 41, unfortunately. So not to mention, those will never ever fit my foot. Like, they will never ever. But as you guys can see, the charm is pretty cute, and I'm kind of thinking of taking the charm away and either make a necklace out of it or maybe to make a waist belt chain. I don't really know just yet, but just so you guys know, once I'm done with those, I will definitely donate them. I have a thing with the shoe, as I already mentioned to you guys before. Yeah, I'm not planning on doing anything else with them. I'm just planning on donating them once I'm taking the charm away. Now moving on to this. This is actually a bracelet that, oh my god, it's so stunning. When I picked it up, I was like, oh my god, it's Katy Perry. And you guys will never ever believe this. And let me just go ahead and say, this is a vintage Givenchy, which is so stunning. You guys can see like all the charms and everything. It's just like so beautiful. And honestly, it's kind of remind me this Chanel 1980s picture. If I can find it, I will put it right here on the screen. But I was like, oh my god, this is so beautiful, I need to have that. I was able to get it for only $90, so that was once again a steal. Now, by the way, if you guys are hearing like knocking right now, I am extremely sorry, but again, that's the vibe of living in LA, because I mean, they just like keep building buildings everywhere, and I'm currently living still in a construction zone. Now moving into the other item that I'm going to show you guys, this is just another Givenchy anklet or bracelet, and as you can see, it has like all these charms. It's so beautiful, you guys, and honestly, look at the condition that those items are in. Like, I would never even imagine that the condition will be so good, because let me just say, sometimes when you go to an estate sale, you guys can find things from 1920s, and at some point it will be like brand new in the box, just like the next thing that I'm going to show you. So in my opinion,
that's my opinion!
This is definitely the best item that I own to date. As you can see, it is brand new in the box. This one is actually from either the 1930s or the 1940s. And you guys, the condition that this item is in right now is absolutely ridiculous. So this is basically a girdle skirt, which I am dying to wear. But then we also have Corona, so I cannot wear it anywhere. So yeah, it basically looks something beautiful like this. It's kind of like a corset skirt, but then again, you can also wear it as a corset if you're like super creative with that. Just for the record, you guys, I mean, there are brands on Instagram that sell this skirt for $800 or $900. So just an FYI, I paid for this $140, which is a steal for those of you asking, because obviously this is once again from the 1940s, and in the condition that this item is, it's just like insane. It's absolutely insane. Honestly, you guys, I found a few more of these, but they were not in my size. But I picked those up because the price was absolutely ridiculous. And when I say ridiculous, I mean like $10 ridiculous. So this is why I'm saying it really differs from each city and each kind of like estate sale that you're going to, because if the appraiser that's sitting there doesn't know the actual value of a certain item, you guys can really win this. Let me just go ahead and say. So now moving into another item that I'm going to show you. It's basically this DIOR corset. It is so stunning, but then again, as of right now, we just have nowhere to go that will justify me wearing this really beautiful piece. And not to mention, I didn't really wanted to try it recently just because of the obvious fact that I probably just gained a lot of weight. But yeah, I'm currently on a diet once again, so there is nothing new with that. And if I'm gonna wear it, it's just gonna probably be with the jeans, just like very much like Madison Beer type of look, if you guys know what I mean. So the next item I'm going to show you guys is just another jewelry item. Now at first when I saw that, as you can see, this is a DIOR charm, and when I saw that I thought that this was a necklace, but later on I figured that it's actually a bracelet, and I'm currently on the hunt to look for just like a necklace, maybe a gold necklace, so that I can, you know, just put it like that, because I absolutely love it. And I actually saw it on Pinterest on one of those It girls, and I was like, oh my god, this is so stunning, and I probably will never be able to get it. And then I saw the bracelet and I was like, oh my god, I cannot give up on that. So yes, for this I also paid something around $70, I want to say. But once again, keep in mind, none of these jewelry is actually gold. Those are all like gold plated. So yes, this is just, I mean, if that matters, but to me it's honestly not. Now moving into another item that I showed you guys in the past, and it has to be this YSL item. Not only this is actually a bracelet, but I could also take those charms and kind of like put it on a necklace and make it as a choker like that, and it would be so stunning. I'm going to put the picture that I saw kind of like for inspo. But then the best part, you guys, it's that, as I said, not only this is vintage, but it actually have makeup inside of it. So each and every one of them has either a highlighter or a blush or, you know, a lipstick. That is pretty much the story on that. Pointless to say that I absolutely love it, and I just keep it in the box as of right now. And as I mentioned, you can really find some really insane things on those estate sales. So for any of you who wants to go and attend and check it out in your area, I will definitely leave you guys the link down below here. Other than that, you guys, I'm so happy to be back. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, then please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below here for more. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!